in Ghana's parliament. Honorable Anope Wotimenka, good morning. Kessben Sudi, I'm grateful for your time.
Good morning, my brother.
Na Empomo Boko there.
You what? What do you but just somewhere there.
Eradiadom, Yanso Yahon Yepa. The last time we spoke, Namunya in resume, but I'm happy, sir, no pay. You didn't come with more resume.
Some of my survey, yeah. Then you are doing a saying about the group.
Very well. And on Tuesday, Minister Enemubedi Nkomo on the floor of Parliament, and the National Rental Scheme, a buying policy will launch January this year, giving us the indication say it's rent. And I say a daya ye high my God the mubo din a buying assist Ghana for said the beya womo ebetime atua womo danka on monthly basis. Now Minister giving us the details actually 1,105 are benefited so far across 6 regions: Greater Accra, Eastern Ashanti, Northern region, Bono East, and Afi Western region. So far, one more spent 30,785,597 Ghana cedis on this particular program. The details of it, are you saying?
Yo, made us celebrate now. Make sure my chief was one to pay. No question, I want to say, me, I'm a deputy, and I have a follow question at the man. And for the first time, it is a master disbursement under this scheme because we know, sir, even bill I saw about Parliament to that effect, we have not even approved anything our Parliament. And it came as a surprise to all of us. Sir, so my disbursement or my indication. Now, okay, so far, they must spend over 13, well, in excess of 13 million, approximately 14 million Ghana cedis of seat money, already on my disbursing. But you need even the policy document, and almost say they did it's a government policy, so they can spend. But even the policy document, if you ask me as a ranking member of that committee, we don't even have the document.
What policy document to the rental scheme?
We don't have it because I remember the last time we met as a committee with the ministry, now we're dealing with something else. It was a bill. The minister wanted to push that bill to us, so we should consider that bill. But we said no, because the workload not aware. So at that time in that meeting, we and yes, I did say you're rushing anything. We said we didn't have to rush anything. Into all my time now on Pamra, now share bill. Because when it comes to Parliament, a bill by Parliament, members can still amend it, even though I call cabinet and some are saying about plenary. We can still amend it even at the plenary and sana yet my approval. It means policy, implement. If you ask me, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything because we don't know anything about it. But as this party, they are so confident. If you obey, because now they will have their way out of it. So when they are doing this, they do it anyhow, and that is exactly what is happening. So
stay with me on that a little bit because quite surprising. Sir Minister, that sector, no. Yes, it was read in the 2023 budget. Say Abain the BBC Ebeba in January this year. Abain Elanche Eka say womo Baba Beshasie. Now, surprising. It is a one policy document and our guidelines be neho kwanya Abain person of Faso initiated this program. Now we implementing program no. Now again, ne bill be a propose as a mojitum na parliament jitumwa ebeba beye mra atai we yachia. I mean, on which legal basis and ye implementing such policy?
That is MPP administration for you. They do what they want. Feeling say they can just get away with everything that they do. So that's MPP for you. Until we are going to, now they say, we even hold a press conference this morning in respect of this. We would like to meet the minister. We would like to meet the minister on my further and better particulars on the issues because Okay, figures are churning out almost 14 million Ghana cedis.
Yes.
And I hear the preparation and launching of this scheme alone, they spent almost 1 million.
Which is quite surprising. 900,000 Ghana cedis.
900,000 Ghana cedis.
Launching quad, it is Ghana 9 billion.
Launching quad. But you know these people, this is a peanut for them. When it comes to money, when you talk about this 900,000, it's a peanut. In a country, nipa bebree no ayo omama even the bimbe dino a day crown is a problem for them, but they see it as peanut because you look at their lifestyles, how they go about doing their things. Now, election and if presidential candidate can spend over 80 million Ghana cedis, so this is a peanut for them. Is a peanut for them. But to us, some of us, we believe there is quite a huge money because to launch just this particular project, now you spend so much on just the launching.
Yes, it begs for a lot of answers because you see, Abeti here, the Eba my dream was here, and they say on the day of the launch, a dear Pote and a sector minister together with the ministry committee now was setting up our car say one of the modalities aquam to ensure the launch near the I mean as part of the program outline a dear Pote one more develop app will be one more develop a website as a say apply. In any case, Ghanaians are even asking say quite ben so and 1,105 one more apply one more be beneficiaries of this scheme.
There are a lot of questions that is still begging for answers. Questions in India will continue to ask the questions and we'll call the minister so that we can get the questions. If we get the details of those who benefited from that money, that almost 14 million Ghana cedi disbursement, who had it. We know we'll do that. And we are even going to hold a meeting this morning to that effect. Now, as you action about Parliament view. You should come and give us, and we are going to urgent question this morning. You should come back to Parliament to give us details of all the disbursement. And he's dealing with a private company. He's dealing with a private company. The question is, how was the private company even procured? How was the services? How did they even procure their services?
How about private company in this whole implementation?
The whole thing, it seems that it's not a ministry that is implementing the
policy.
Yes, they have outsourced to a private, and look around the money is how was he procured? That company, how was it procured? Was it so transparent? So far as I'm concerned, you need to be advertised in the dailies. People have to advertise at this.
Yes, but say yes, say you per se. You're supporting Crawford, near assisting Crawford, one more sebe, I mean, one more sikano and so near dear to pay rent advance near dear. I buy any so I do so bear assisting no support you. Now, say ye per se you implement our policy now. And also do a cover private company be say one on a manage process now.
Only say MPP as a party and a government to any is an avenue to enrich themselves. They have their own companies. So the moment I don't know about taking up, there are people that are supposed to benefit from that. So that is one of them. And
rent control for the end.
Also mean to me Kasado go and because we need quite a and this information, we got this information just yesterday. I feel about particulars. The person all the questions, even Che was said by Che, your leader, because he didn't even know what to say. On when him so when you approve it. Yes, majority leader served him because he didn't know what to say. And I believe if people nation the pushing, go and do it, and then he's forced to do it. So when the questions come, it's very difficult for them to even answer it. That is the problem. I sympathize with them. Most of them, but when you question them, it becomes so difficult, and you need people with experience like Jay sorry, of this part to him say, well, it's a government policy, so you can implement it without even approval from. But what are the guidelines? You are spending government money. How is it? Just say we on the other side, and I know say the majority side, including the whole committee, even the chairman and the committee. Am I surprised?
Aware because committee didn't receive a
bill. They are not aware because Omofa bill via NRAS committee. We are not privy to any bill. It's, they are not aware. You can call the ministers, find out whether parliament. They are not. We have no work on it. It's the deputy officer question. I was asking him. I just asking him. Say, have they brought the thing to parliament? How much had to come in to save him? I had to come to save him. That is the situation. The whole thing, we think as usual, it's not transparent. Until what that we need to do is at least you better not send him. So at least you better Ghana for what has gone on. Say this will be to my remedy, then we remedy it so that at least everyone will understand it. Because I believe seriously rent is a big issue in our country, I say. So to start a project like that, now starting on this wrong note, I don't think that's a way to go. Like previous projects, one district, one factory, one village, one dam, all these projects were good. But you look at the way it was implemented, at the end of it, the money is spent, but Ghanaians will not have value for money. We will not have the benefits of it. And I know very well, this is also going the same way because that's a scheme I would do. Now, Obabe launching out to spend almost 1 million Ghana cedis. Only God knows the number of people who could have gotten a first accommodation through the 1 million Ghana cedis. And you spend it on launching. Most of the services will be provided. Who call a year, your friend say, PWD, which are the Minister of Western Housing.
Yes, Public Works Department.
All the facilities on Betty organizing program. If you want them to mount your first platform in a year, why wouldn't they be able to do this? But trust me, they will outsource all these things to party cronies. It's, let's give them some money. Let's put some money in their pocket. It's not surprising they spend almost 1 million on the launching alone. That should tell you, there are almost 14 million Ghana cedis no more spending. We will not have value for money, but we investigate it.
Very well. Mami, and now I say anope. Now, quick one. And Energy Minister was on the floor as well. I mean, Akosombo Dam spillage, or say there are no processes and as in initiatives. Yes, say you better me at the resettle one more in the interim.
I believe now the Nanka minority prepare and say we have a committee to look into the whole the team will come out with a solution in future. This will not recur. But we know the majority will always defend their party because we feel they know they've done something that wasn't right. Because Obaspelia, Obiani said way back June, and express catcher almost say also almost pay. Copim September and almost at the village. I don't so what Captain's village in June can it be flood in the air? They said the whole world is baby. Now so maybe the impact wouldn't have been so severe. Said and away. Nipo lose some livelihood. We move from and say problems with flood in the so be any. So any other so Western Housing, what are you guys also doing? I ask myself. So it has even gone beyond Western Housing.
Yes, it has gone beyond Western Housing, but as a committee, and pay Yene Samoro Kujetua Blackwa Ekas, honorable member, your own colleague, he's so much worried. Say, woman chain consider bay. I mean, and Crawford the school them with no toilet facility, with no washrooms, a woman dry in open public near there. It is so devastating the situation that citizens know a woman in that effect. And in the interim, a dear na yama woman in terms of accommodation, or housing a bit me abua a cushion one situation kakra.
This government will not listen. If you remember, there have been a lot of suggestions there. There were over 1,000 housing units in Saglame. At least we can use the place as an emergency camp to move some of them to Saglame. At least we can provide them in Ukraine, we can provide them with for tanker services, any other. Let's move them out. Yeah, about 6 months, let them be there so that we can reconstruct homes so that we get them back. Because apart from that, we know how a man for material classrooms. Are they building temporary structures? No, they are not doing it. So straight, we can see straight away say the government is not prepared. So he's going to help those people. The government is not prepared. Because I believe seriously, say, temporary accommodation, because schools close schools down. If you know what closes school down, border on education. We share water situation over there. Are polluted, and it comes back to water and sanitation. And all the ministries, national security issues, all the ministries are affected. And I believe, sir, and yes, a minority in parliament in Kwale Maybe. I think the Ghanaians will rise against this government. So Obemu said, we are so serious. I took from Water region, and some parts of Bono, any other place, or tomorrow it may be someone else. But you look at it, we are so quiet. Let me commend the media houses. So the media houses, individuals, almost my contribution, including my own party and my father and my brother Ibrahim. They've done very well. And I can imagine, say, if we have the resources, said we are buying with TB Suna, you made 1 million, it may launch just a rent assistance scheme. I can reach my more than that. Because then I'm going to come on, what's going to go? I go come on, I go. I look for 160,000. 160,000 Ghana citizens. That's no so. Now, what should this situation? Now, this is the money you can offer them. And so I believe that you're judging the minority, so minority in Kwan and Kosakunwea. Unfortunately for us, most of the areas now are affected, baby, MPs, and the water. So that should tell you. That should also explain the reason why the government has decided to neglect them. They wouldn't want to do anything for them. People's livelihood is gone because they know why. Fish farming on the water lake. I'm praying because I only heard so many $150 million from World Bank. And MPP, I know people should be very, very vigilant. At the end of it, this money will not benefit Omua. It will go into one pocket.
Very well.
So I believe there should be a bigger committee. The clergy and other people that can on better normal disbursements as canon. And yes, MPP, I know, she can not go to them.
Very well. I don't pay me that say. Okay. And the Honorable Vincent Opon Asamoah, MP Edema Doba West, was also a ranking member on the Works and Housing Committee in Parliament, and that Benene Din Komono.